Once upon a time, there was a young man named Hero who was seeking enlightenment. He traveled to a faraway land to study with a wise Zen master. One day, Hero asked the master, "What are the things that I should always keep private?" The master smiled and said, "There are indeed 7 things that you should always keep private. They are: 1. Your intentions. Keep your intentions hidden from others. Intentions are the seeds of your actions, and by keeping them private, you allow yourself the space to nurture them without the interference or judgment of others. Let's say he wants to start his own business. If you tells everyone about your plans, they might discourage him or tell him that you are not capable of doing it. But if you keeps his intentions to himself, you can focus on your goals without being distracted by other people's opinions." The master explained, "When you share your intentions with others, you open yourself up to their expectations and opinions. This can make it difficult to stay focused on your goals and to take the necessary risks. It can also lead to disappointment if your plans don't work out the way you expected. It's better to keep your intentions to yourself until you're ready to take action. This will give you the freedom to explore your ideas and to make changes as needed without feeling like you have to live up to anyone else's expectations." 2. Your personal goals. It is essential to keep your personal goals to yourself. When you share your goals with others, their opinions and doubts can cloud your own vision and hinder your progress. Let's say you wants to get a promotion at work. If you tells your friends and family about your goals, they might start telling him about all the reasons why you won't get it. This could make him doubt himself and less likely to achieve his goal. The master said, "When you share your goals with others, you give them power over your success. They can start to think of themselves as your cheerleaders or your critics, and this can make it difficult to stay focused on your own goals. It's better to keep your goals to yourself until you've achieved them. This will give you the confidence and motivation you need to succeed." 3. Your charitable deeds. When you perform acts of charity or kindness, keep them private. True acts of compassion should come from a place of selflessness, not seeking recognition or validation from others. By keeping them private, you preserve their purity. Let's say you donates money to a local charity. If you tells everyone about your donation, it could be seen as a way of bragging or seeking attention. But if you keeps your donation private, it will be a true act of kindness, done without any expectation of reward. The master said, "When you give to others, do it out of the goodness of your heart, not for the sake of recognition. When you keep your charitable deeds private, you allow them to be truly selfless and to have a greater impact on the world." 4. Your training and practice. Don't constantly seek approval or boast about your progress. Focus on your own improvement and let your results speak for themselves. Let's say you have training to become a Zen master. If you constantly tells people about your progress, it could make him seem arrogant or conceited. But if you focuses on your own practice and lets your results speak for themselves, you will be more likely to be respected by others. The master said, "When you're training or practicing something, it's important to be humble and to focus on your own improvement. Don't be afraid to ask for help or advice, but don't brag about your progress. Let your results speak for themselves." 5. Family affairs. The matters within your family should remain private. Family is a sacred bond, and sharing intimate details can invite unnecessary interference and judgment from others. Respect the sanctity of your family and handle its affairs with discretion. Let's say your parents are getting a divorce. If he tells his friends and family about this, they might start taking sides or offering unsolicited advice. This could make the situation even more difficult for you and your family. The master continued, "Your family is your own private world. Don't share its details with others unless you're sure they can be trusted. When you keep your family affairs private, you're protecting your loved ones from unnecessary pain and heartache." 6. Wealth and possessions. Don't flaunt your wealth or possessions. It can make you a target for envy and greed. Be modest and humble in your material circumstances. Let's say you becomes very wealthy. If you starts to show off your wealth, it could make him seem arrogant or materialistic. But if you remains humble and modest in your material circumstances, you will be more likely to be respected by others. The master said, "Wealth and possessions are fleeting. Don't let them define you or your worth. Be content with what you have, and don't let your possessions control you." 7. Your spiritual experiences. Your spiritual experiences are personal and sacred. Don't share them with others unless you feel called to do so. Let's say you have a profound spiritual experience. If you tells your friends and family about it, they might not understand or believe you. This could make you feel isolated or misunderstood. The master said, "Your spiritual experiences are your own. Don't feel pressured to share them with others. When you're ready to share them, you'll know it." Hero was amazed by the master's wisdom. He realized that he had been sharing too much with others and that this was holding him back. He decided to keep these 7 things private, and he soon began to make progress on his journey. The moral of the story is that there are some things that are better left unsaid. By keeping certain things private, we can protect ourselves from harm and allow ourselves to grow and evolve.